Just look across the peninsula, you can still see a ton of damage from Sandy. But what about the damage you can't see? Today we sit down with the experts from Austin Cox Home Services to find out where else you need to look in your home for damage. It's often one of the most overlooked places.
We know how exciting a birthday can be for our little ones, right? You know, they can't wait to open the packages, and quite honestly, we probably can't either. But today, we're going to introduce you to two twin boys who did not ask for gifts for themselves. Wait till you hear their story and find out how you can help.
And does it ever seem like you could use an extra set of hands? I know I could, where you can turn for help with errands. You heard me right.
And from running to cleaning, today we're going to show you the top spots missed when it comes to cleaning your house and why you might want to think about a cleaning service.
And we are in the kitchen today mixing 3 fall flavor favorites: apple, pumpkin, and spice.
And it's time to test your Delmarva knowledge. Coming up, I will give you the clues to try and figure out where I am on the peninsula. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And you got to get a look at this as we like to welcome our studio audience. We got a big group today.
This crew. How about these? We're going to have to get a bigger building.
We are.
We're going to have to expand the audience section.
So the day after Halloween, did you get any trick-or-treaters last night?
No.
Neither did I.
I think they couldn't get past the tree across the driveway.
Oh.
I need to take care of that today, don't I?
Yeah, I think you need to take care of that. Well, not everybody got to go trick-or-treating for Halloween this year, obviously, because of Sandy. But if your little ghoul is still suffering sugar shortage, Princess Anne has rescheduled trick-or-treating to Saturday evening from 4 to 8 p.m.
Right.
The secretary at Crisfield City Hall, Valerie Swift, says trick-or-treating there will be from 4 to 6 on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to get the place cleared up. I know there's a lot of branches on the sidewalks and everything. You do not want to.
Right, and that's Princess Anne and Crisfield specifically. So in case things aren't cleaned up in time, go ahead and call ahead if you want to call the chamber or the city hall, and they can let you know, yes, still going to do it. No, going to have to hold off another day or so. But anyway, Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah.
What a pain in the neck.
Tell me about it.
You may have heard about the Peterson family. They were in Easton. They got burned out because of the storm. Something sparked the fire there. There's a look at the house. Friends, neighbors, they put together a benevolence fund for the Peterson family. And just want to say thank you to the friends. What I'm trying to say is the Eastern Shore American Legion posts. They got together and came up with $2,000 to put in that benevolence fund. So thank you to the post for stepping into that.
You know, it's sad that it takes a natural disaster, you know, to get a community to come together, you know. But
Something we should do all the time
our
anyway.
but you know, the human spirit is wonderful.
Yes.
And you know, we also come together to help our pets. And I know that a lot of local shelters were taking in pets during the hurricane, but we found some pictures, mostly in New Jersey and New York, where pets had to be rescued. And let's take a look at some of these pictures. They are absolutely adorable. This one is my favorite. If you look at that, it's a black lab. He looks like my black lab.
Oh,
but
really?
look at his face. Don't you just want to take him and say, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Oh my goodness.
And then this one, this guy, he's saying, whoa, 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 I'm not going up that ladder. You know, he's not sure if going up the ladder is safer than staying in the water.
Yeah, Huskies are used to snow, not water.
Yeah.
Great job there. Appreciate that rescue.
And then this one here, rescue worker, you know, getting a dog there.
The people that went in to get the dogs too. This is
amazing.
This is terrific.
This is what, a surfboard or a stand-up board or whatever. But look at the dog on there. He even has a little life jacket on. The guy does not, but the dog does.
But the dog does.
Yeah.
How about that?
Unconditional love there. One of our first responders helping this little guy right here, cold and scared. And then this here, this is Fluffy. And Fluffy wasn't having a good day with Hurricane Sandy, so the National Guard unit came in and helped him out. So I just want you to see that.
Fluffy's not that tiny.
No.
That's a big old fluff.
That's a big fluff.
Wow.
But how much of that is hair? Wet hair.
Well, it looked like there was like 6 of them carrying him, so it might have been quite a few. Again, Sandy affecting a whole lot of things. Want to clarify something here with you just real quick. It's a reminder about the Punkin Chunkin this weekend. The Punkin Chunkin is still going on. Now, the chunk itself for Friday, they're not going to actually chunk pumpkins, but The vendors are going to be there, the entertainment, the performers, they're all going to be there. They're just not going to chunk pumpkins. That's the only thing. So be sure to come on out. And the reason we mention that is because they support a ton of local charities. Also St. Jude Children's Research Hospital,
Right.
a lot of child welfare organizations. They benefit a lot of things. So your support out there, not only is it a whole lot of fun, but they need your support out there as well to support the charities that they support.
Yeah.
It's only the chunk that they're not going to do Friday, and that's for public safety reasons because of all the mud that was left over from Sandy.
Yeah.
So go on out to the fields. You can find out more online. We'll put stuff on delmarvalife.com, find out about it. But it's still going on this weekend. Go out, take the kids, have fun.
I think Brian might be out there tomorrow.
Is he really?
Too.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I think that at this point the plan is to have Brian at Punkin Chunkin tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. Tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
in case you don't already have plans, tomorrow morning is the Duty to God and Country Prayer Breakfast. It's going to be going on at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. This is actually the 3rd annual breakfast for the Boy Scouts of America. You can still reserve a table if you like. I believe this is correct. $200 if you're going to get a table of 8. Individual seats for $25. Lieutenant John D. Connolly, who is the 6th Battalion Chaplain of the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, is the keynote speaker. Now, it's going to be going on tomorrow morning. Got a phone number here if you want to call and find out more. It's 800-766-7268. Write this down. It's extension 207 as well. Call them, find out more about what's going on.
Yeah. And with everything going on with Hurricane Sandy, some of our local heroes are getting ready to be deployed overseas. The National Guard, Maryland National Guard, had a ceremony this morning, and I want to thank Rick Pollitt for posting this picture on Facebook. More than 70 soldiers who are stationed in parts of the Maryland, or who are in parts of the Maryland National Guard's headquarters and headquarters detachment of the 115th Military Police Battalion from Salisbury, set to deploy to Afghanistan for support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Lieutenant Colonel Andrew Collins, battalion commander, said they're ready to take on the challenge after preparing for the mobilization for more than a year. And I think they're going to be over there for a year.
Wow.
I may be wrong, but that's what I heard.
How about that?
Yeah.
And they were supposed to ship out earlier, but the storm.
Yeah,
fell
the
off.
storm kind of
Well,
held
I'll tell you
off.
what, I just want to personally say thank you guys for doing all that. That is a huge sacrifice, not only by each of them, but by the families as well.
Oh, I can't
So
imagine.
please remember not only our troops and National Guard, but their families as well, because they're watching the home front as well. Did everybody get your flu shot? Flu shot?
I did.
Flu shot?
On
Got ours.
TV?
Oh, not many of you clapped.
Uh-oh.
That means a lot. This is important because if you missed the Peninsula Regional Medical Center's drive-through flu clinic in October and you still need to get your seasonal flu shot, they're going to be offering flu vaccinations November 19th in the lobby of the outpatient center. You kind of go around to the back and they'll set you up right there. PRMC is requesting please bring a $10 bill, donation, cash donation for their vaccination, and a physician's order. Don't need it. Don't need an appointment. Don't need it. Just walk in. If you wear short sleeves. That way they can give you the shot and move you right along.
And I think when we had Dee from PRMC, the one, the nurse who gave us our shot, she said that if you can't afford the $10, they're not going to turn you away.
Right.
You know, give what you can afford, and you can get your
helps cover the
flu
expenses.
shot.
Helps everybody out. Yep.
The farmers market down in Berlin has, I don't know, it's become a bit of a controversy.
It has. The chamber said, you know, we need this parking lot, so we're going to move you guys to a couple of parks on different days. And apparently part of the controversy was no one from the chamber had said anything to any of the vendors in the farmers market. And the vendors were saying, well, you know what, we would, but here's the problem. Where you're wanting to put us is not real good for foot traffic. Nobody's going to know where we are. They're going to show up, and we're not going to be here. Nobody's going to know what's going on. The chamber's saying, but we need this parking lot. So it became an entire issue that Berlin Mayor G. Williams and all the councilmen and women and the vendors were talking about. So I think at this point they have decided to leave the farmers market where it is, at least for now, and then maybe they can address it in more of a long-term type of situation and find out what will work out best for everybody. So if you look for the Berlin Farmers Market, it's going to be in the same place, but they may eventually split them up into the two parks and find some place.
That's a popular farmers market.
It is,
and
it's a great one.
Yeah.
They got some good stuff out there.
I need to head out there.
Just saying.
Hey, do we have any boxing fans? Specifically, Fernando Guerrero, our local boxer, went to Parkside High School. Well, he's been soaking up the sunshine out in California.
Really?
Lucky guy, training with Virgil Hunter to get ready for this weekend's fight. There he is. He says he's relaxed and ready to face Juan Carlos Condelo in Texas. Guerrero is 24-1 with 18 knockouts. Isn't that great?
Wow. What an athlete.
And he's such a good.
He's a great guy.
A great guy. I almost said kid.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, and a lot of kids look up to him, and I like that.
And he stands up to be a good role model for them as well. So that fight's going to be on Saturday, and hopefully we'll find out what's going on and talk about that. Want to toss in real quick because this is so incredible. The Golden Glove Awards came out in Major League Baseball. The Baltimore Orioles, the only team in all of baseball to have 3 players get Golden Glove Awards this year. Nice job, guys. That's J.J. Hardy right there. He's the shortstop, one of 9 first-time winners. Catcher Matt Wieters and center fielder Adam Jones also picked up the honor. That's the second time for both of them. I think that's Wieters right there hitting the ball. So great job. O's! Good job, guys. And almost made the World Series. That close.
I have to make an admission. I didn't even know the World Series was over.
Yeah, well, it's only because the O's weren't in it.
Yeah, that's because the O's weren't in it.
I think the only reason that most people knew that the series was over was because the Yankees got swapped.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, did he just say
that?
that
Out loud?
Did he just say that?
Just kind of slipped there. I don't know what happened.
I saw something this morning about the World Series. I was like, oh, okay.
Done and gone.
Done, gone.
Next year for the O's. They're going to be there.
They're going to be there. All right. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, white wine, ice cubes, and single socks. What do they have in common, Jimmy? Do you know?
I don't, but we're going to tell you how they can all help you clean your house.
Plus, we're in the kitchen whipping up a fall favorite. 3 ingredients, about 20 minutes. That's it. That's all you need.
You're going to show me how to do this.
I'm going to show you how to do this.
Oh, good.
So easy, Jimmy could do it.
Next, and that's easy. The storm is gone, but it's left a lot of damage. And most of it you can see. But what about the damage that you can't see? Why you may want to take a little closer look at your HVAC unit. Delmarva Life, life at its best, here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. And your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.